Well, hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Hi. This is honestly the perfect segue. You don't even know. It's all in my head at this moment. But I just did that thing again where I recorded and it didn't capture the volume because some kind of setting was off and I didn't note it. And I just want to say good morning. Hello. Hi. How are we? I just recorded, but whatever. Number one, it doesn't start with seamless. And the first case and thing that I wanted to share with you that I already have, but here we point is that when we are adjusting and we are adapting to a new standard and we've committed to, our main thing, when we've gotten back and we're breaking patterns and we are making shit happen, it's not just going to be some easeful, seamless, slippity slide, even when you know it's soulfully charged, even when you know you're doing what you're meant to be doing, even when. So when you're creating, you've set the bar higher, you've set your default higher. And we all know that we've had previous default settings. So many folks that I know, didn't learn what a boundary was, myself included, until I don't know, my late 20s or something. I'm like, what is it? What is that? So it's like, okay, great. At every stage of ourselves, we get an opportunity to really set a new platform, a new playground, a new way of being so that we can truly be expressing and, being where our feet are in our desired location, which is, believing in ourself and leading from, our previously learned experiences and our lived circumstances and the relationships that we've been in and the countries that we've been to and wherever we've been in our life. And we're taking all of that and we get to reinvent, rebuild, recreate literally all the time. That's our greatest opportunity and one of the best parts of being a human when we do rise to that occasion and when we do, accept the mission. And again, it's not always just you're not just going to arrive. You're not going to say one day, today, maybe, I'm going to do this. I have this new standard that I'm holding myself to and that I'm choosing to, transmute from and breathe from and embody and be. And then for it all to just fall into place. There's going to be things that come up that challenge you and that test you and that ask you, are you really all in? Don't expect to, have a manifestation come up and present itself in your world and then continue to sit in the place that you've been sitting that wasn't getting you closer to what it is that you're building and who it is that you're here to become. You are not a benched player. You are the main character of your own life. And you're still, yes, there's still so much room, so much space, and so much inevitability that you will be challenged and you will be met with previous little universe, little snips that are going to say, are you really all in? Because you could very easily choose this other path, which is going to keep you in a stronghold of the places that you've been, times that you've been stuck and stagnant and still on your dreams. But you're not choosing that. I'm not choosing that. So it means that it's that getting back up 8 times energy when you've fallen 7, right? That's the point. That's what you're here to do. So just, with this audio recording, I'm like, well, but shouldn't it all be easy because I made the decision that I'm going to show up no matter what? But how come I'm being met with a little bit of glitching and this and that? You expect the glitch. calendar in the glitch. That's fine. You're gonna have a new set of hurdles. You're gonna be creating new, obstacle courses in the new standard of your reality, right? But what you're getting to choose constantly, consistently, consciously is yourself and your new standard. And with that, you get to showcase and be the leader, through your practice. And you're taking all of where you've been before, and it's going to make sense. You're going to understand more about where you've been because where you're choosing to be and where you're going. And that's fun. When we start to engage with it, when we start to be curious about the puzzle that is our life, and when pieces come in and when some of them fall off the table and we can't find it, and then we move on, and then something happens, we go get ourselves a tea and we come back and then we see the piece that we were missing. But it required us to move on and not fixate and not stronghold onto the thing that we didn't have. But it's about recentering ourselves and meeting ourselves where we're at, and knowing when it's time to take space, and knowing when it's time to truly show up and devote ourselves to the ultimate game that is our life. But yeah, new set of rules, right? New standard, new players, new standard, new problems, new standard, new flowers, right? All the things. New little lash lift, new little brow situation, brow. So that is that, my loves. I'm expecting my dogs to be coming back with Eduardo shortly, so I'm on alert. What have we got here? Yes. So also just have a little mo, because so many times the things that we don't do, we make about other people, because that in some way it's easier, So it's when we, again, creating a new standard, leading from, a different version of ourselves that we haven't maybe showcased, or starting to fully embrace all of our multi-passionateness and go, you know what, I'm bringing that into the pitch today. That's coming forward, and that's going to be the thing that is on brand with my life. I'm choosing that. And so it's well, what if that startles the other player? What if that's distracting for them? What if, I don't know. It's what if they don't want to play with me on the same pitch anymore? Totally their journey, totally their choice, totally their prerogative, right? So many of us are changing right now. We desire change. We feel the change stirring within us. And we all have an opportunity to make micro shifts in our day-to-day life and show up differently and embrace the cringe and do whatever it is. But when you don't answer the call of change, right, maybe based on whatever resistance or reasoning that's a lot of the time has to do with the people in your life, whether it's a follower on Instagram, a family member, a significant other, it's bring your power back and know that you're going to be the greatest team player when you know your role, when you know your strengths, when you know your lane, when you know where you are and where you're going because of where you've been, and you're deciding in every given moment that going all in on you is the best choice, the best investment, and the best move for the rest of the team. And if we could all take that on board with us, if we could all decide that, so don't cut off the change. Trust that realness attracts realness, and from wherever you are in any given moment, being authentic and showing up as you, as that, is the greatest gift. It truly is. There's nothing, that's it. That's what I believe in entirely. True to the true, you know? True to the true, be you. Done. Not so easy all the time, right? Do. I might just make it like, deeper. Okay, my loves. There we go. There's the delivery. We'll see if this scooped the sound. Much love. See you tomorrow.